Good afternoon, good morning, good evening, depending on when you watch this. I have another story time to put out, and let's see if my phone does not cut off every time I try. Every time I try to video this. So if it's choppy and pieced together, that's why. The energy they don't want me to get it out. At any rate, this is about 5 people in my life that did something last October around Halloween. And it was a beginning of a lot of terrible things that they did to me, that they are now starting to face terrible karma for. This is to Marion, my so-called mother, Roger, my so-called father, my Uncle Richard, so-called, Justin, my ex, and his wife, or maybe ex-wife, I don't really know, Patrice. But I know exactly what you all did, and none of you have had the balls to speak your truth about what you did, even hoping that this stayed hidden. And I'm here to let you know that I've known it's not going to stay hidden, and what you were trying to accomplish with it is not going to work. You cannot hurt me that way. It's just what it is. Like I was saying, I'm very aware of what you all did in October of last year. You all went to a gravesite and dug up the remains of the man that raped me when I was 6 years old. Black magic was at play then, just as it is now. You all were supposed to be my protectors when I was younger, but you allowed this to happen. And then you covered it up. And then to make matters worse, you shared this with an ex of mine and his wife, all so you all could steal my inheritance. The whole purpose of this was to trigger all of my childhood issues and wounds around being raped as a child, to try to keep control of me, to pin me down, to make me go insane. You have sent this man's spirit to haunt me for the last 6-7 months, to try to trigger my PTSD, all in hopes of making me hoping to make me look like I was insane, because that is what you all lied and told the courts, that I was incompetent so you all could take control of my inheritance, which was all fraudulent paperwork. Everything you did was fraudulent. You all stole it, and now you have to give it back. Now, I'm going to go one step further. I'm going to do what you all should have done. One, you should have never digged up this man's bones. You should have never ground up his skull to conjure him up. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to forgive him. I don't know if you all are aware that the reason this has not really bothered me the way you all were hoping is because Spirit, he has been blocking that memory for me. So see, you can't trigger something that you can't remember. And it's not that I can't remember it. He's not allowing me to remember it, which is giving me the healing power to forgive the man that raped me when I was 6, because he didn't even know what he was doing because of what was done to him at the time. So I'm going to release him, since you all would not. So since you're not releasing him, I will. I forgive him for what he did. He does not have to haunt me anymore. He does not have to listen to you all anymore. Those chains that you all are using to bind him, I am breaking them. I am releasing him. And everything that you asked him to do to me, he now has the permission to return that energy to you all. See, when you mess with things in the spiritual world, you have to realize, as above, so below. You cannot put energy out that you don't expect to get back. To my so-called mother and father, and I use that very loosely because I know exactly who I am and I know exactly where I was supposed to be. And you do too. But you all were supposed to protect me, and you chose not to. You chose to traffic me right along with the same thing that Justin and his wife does in that same disgusting cult. You all should be ashamed of yourselves, but at this point now, you're on notice. Nothing you have done in the dark will stay in the dark. It is all coming out. I'm going to be all right. With or without you all's help, I'm going to be all right. I always have. I've done everything in my entire life, this whole 43 years, alone. So you thought isolating me, turning my family against me, trying to dig up old memories to haunt me was going to stop me? No, it empowered me. Because all you all have shown me is what type of parent not to be. What type of cousin / sister not to be. What type of girlfriend / boyfriend not to be. And with that, I will help others overcome people like you that think you're in a sense of authority. And you use it to hurt people. And then you dabble in magic, hoodoo, voodoo, and then you lie about it under the church and a Bible. You all are the biggest hypocrites that I have ever known, and now the world will know as well. I would say good luck to you, but luck is not on your side.